Appreciate it, guys. Brees joins us here in Tampa. Obviously a frustrating loss, and I know offensively you feel like you had your chances, and that has to make it tough too.
Yeah, it does. You get down inside the red zone, you'd like to come away with 7. I felt like in both those occasions, we had chances to do that, and yeah, that changes the complexion of the game, for sure. But even so, you just want a chance to win in the end, and despite everything that happened, the penalties and the turnovers and some of those missed opportunities, we still had a chance at the end. And so, for me as a quarterback, knowing that I'm the guy who's pulling the trigger, I take that very personal, and when I have the chance to step up and help our team win the game, I want to be able to do that. So to end the game like that, with the ball in your hand and they stop you, that's frustrating.
You're used to scoring at will. We've done a lot of interviews after a lot of great games, but the last couple of weeks, no touchdown passes. What's been the difference offensively, and what defenses may be doing, or your approach the last couple of weeks?
Well, I can't say we haven't had our opportunities. I think there was a couple today, and in those games where we're a little bit light, with point total or production. I think we always go back and look at the film and say, hey, there were opportunities. So we've got to find our rhythm earlier. I know that, and we've got to prevent the things from happening that are killing drives out there. And we've got to. Yeah, I think if you take care of some of the early problems, then I think the rest of the game tends to flow better because, maybe you've put some drives together, you've got some third downs converted, you got a little more confidence, some momentum, maybe you scored some points, and then things it's much easier for a player, much easier for a play caller, it's much easier for everybody when you just create that flow early on. When you only have 6 plays in the first quarter, shame on us. We gotta start faster.
In terms of rhythm, you mentioned the penalties, but it's really hard when you have a game with this many penalties to get in that rhythm for an offense needing some good things to happen.
Oh, it is. It'll kill you. Any negative play, on offense are drive killers. So negative runs, sacks, penalties, and you understand that those really get in the way of you accomplishing what you want to accomplish and getting a flow, getting a rhythm, and I think just from a momentum standpoint too, those are crucial.
You never make excuses. I know you're not going to use the injuries as an excuse, but boy, you didn't have Max Unger, you didn't have Michael Thomas. Those are 2 big pieces to this puzzle offensively.
Yeah, listen, they're great players and they're hugely productive for us. But we can't make excuses, and it's next man up. And I thought the guys that stepped up today, Tim Lolito, Brandon Coleman, did a great job in their absence. And it's about the unit, it's about the group. And I think you just realize that throughout the course of the season you're going to be missing guys from time to time. And, you put it all together because, you're pros and you practice and you believe in each other and there's an expectation level and you just do it.
It's human nature for a team to be frustrated, especially offensively after the last couple of weeks, but finally with 3 games left. How do you approach the last 3 here?
Well, like we always do, and every time we step on the field, I want to see how great we can be that day, So I tell myself, and all the guys know that, and we talk about that, and we want to control the game. We want to control the game, and I would say for us, we've not done that the last 2 weeks, and if anything's going to change, we need to start doing that again.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, Brees here in Tampa. They've been on quite a run against the Buccaneers. In fact, this is the Bucs' first win at home against the Saints since 2011. Back to you guys in the Louisiana Cast Studios.